All right, so before we continue, I want to let you know those videos we made them just to share with you the knowledge or what we learned from installing and removing parts. So I want you to subscribe to the channel right now. Click on the bell notification to get all the videos on time and leave your question. We're gonna respond to them just after this video. So what are we gonna work on today? So again and again, so today I'm gonna be working on a 2004 Honda Pilot, as you can see it right here. So it got this wheel that's stock. So we already check it, and we're gonna change the brake caliper. So we got a brake caliper right here from AutoZone, and we're also gonna change the all three motor mount. So the first thing on the first video, I'm gonna show you how to replace the brake caliper and bleed it by yourself. You don't need to have a partner with you. You don't need to have somebody with you to help you bleeding the brake. So the first thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna take the wheel off. I'm gonna use this half brake impact gun with a 19 millimeter socket to take the. All right, so I already done remove the nut. I'm gonna bring the wheel down. All right, so before I take it off, as you can see, it's a rusty car. I'm using the PB Blaster. I'm using that to spray all the bolts, just to make sure everything it's ready to come out. All right, so I'm gonna grease all the bolts. So we already loose the bolt with 14 millimeter wrench, and then now we're just gonna use this ratchet wrench to take the two bolt that's bolting the caliper bracket. That's bolting the caliper bracket to the up. Now we're gonna take the caliper bracket off. We're gonna take the caliper out with the bracket and everything. Let's go. All right, here we go. Now we got both bolts off. Now all we gotta do is like try to slide it, and we get it out. So we're gonna let it hang right here. So make sure that it doesn't fall to break the hose. We're gonna leave it right here, and then now we're gonna install the new caliper that we just get from AutoZone. So we're gonna install that one. All right, so we got the new caliper. If we give so now we just like finish installing the caliper. So we're just gonna put the hardware in it. We're gonna install the hardware. There you go. Now we're installing the new hardware. Okay, so we're gonna get the pads from the hood caliper. So now we're installing the brake pads in it. Here you go. Do the same thing on this side. All right, here you go. So now we're gonna put the caliper back together. Let me get this ratchet. Alright, so now we're gonna install the new bolts on the new caliper. millimeter socket. It's an 11 millimeter socket. Here you go. So now is the point. So most likely you always need to know if you replace a caliper, sometimes you don't need a partner or you don't need somebody with you to calibrate it or to blade it to take the air out of it. All you gotta do is like release this, and if you don't see any fluid coming out, you're gonna close it, lower the car down, and you're gonna open the cap on the brake master cylinder. Let's do that. So the second thing you do, you just come over here, you remove the cap on the brake master cylinder. You leave it out, and you go back to the caliper. And now you're gonna open the bleeder, and you already see that there was fluid coming out of it. You're gonna wait for a few seconds to get more fluid coming out of it. Once you feel like all the fluid is coming out of it, that's when there was no air in at all. So you're gonna close it. That's mean there was no air. You open it again, you make sure, and you close it. You tight. So job done. I think now you will need to put the wheel back in. The brake is done. You don't need somebody to help you calibrate it. All right. All right. So that's been job done. You don't need somebody to help you bleeding a brake when you replace like a brake master cylinder or brake caliper. Sometimes you can do everything by yourself. All right. See you on the next video.